Alex and Chris, we decided to bring them back.
With the 22nd overall selection in the 2025 NHL Draft, the Pittsburgh Penguins are proud to select from the Rouyn-Noranda Huskies, Bill Zonnon.
And there he is from Montreal, Bill Zonnon. Moved to center this year, and it's paid dividends. Impressed a lot of people at the Combine, right? He led everyone with the pull-ups, met with 27 teams. I've had a chance to talk to him, an impressive young man, and here he is now going 22nd to the Pittsburgh Penguins.
So that's an important piece, like moving to center, all right? Steve Hartley's the head coach in Rouyn-Noranda and said, this guy's played the wing the last couple of years. He moves to center this year. The one thing that I know, Books, you're going to talk about is the skating and getting off the mark. Well, by playing center, you're more of a flow game, fewer stops and starts, and I think that helped aid him to the kind of season he had. He's got magic mitts, this guy, and he gets to where he has to go without any issues in doing so, but I think there are some mechanical things skating-wise that you can correct here to improve that first step quickness.
So I reached out to his agent, Phil Lecavalier, a couple months ago, and I said, I really love this kid. I'm worried about his mechanics. And then he took me through the process of how hard he's working to improve it. The thing with this, though, guys, is that at the center ice position in the NHL, it's such a large sheet, so fast, you got to track on time, all the time, in all three zones. I'm not so sure with how hard he plays and how heavy he plays. He's got the skill for sure. I'm not so sure in the NHL he's not a winger, and he's just like battling along the wall to extend plays and then go to the paint and clean up some garbage or hunt tips and rebounds.
Buddy, he's a dog. The arm dog's got it. He's a dog, and he plays that way. Yeah, sure, winger. Yeah, sure, centerman. We'll see where he fits in. Obviously hasn't, not scratching the surface maybe of a finished product, no question, when you look at him. But when you look at the Penguins and you look at the style of play, you guys were talking about with Kyle Dubas, the skill, you know, the smaller guy, size is an issue. They get a big body presence here with this guy that has that, and that's important for the Penguins in the future here.
Yeah, 6'2", just, I mean, listen, 190, that's, I mean, he's got NHL size already, and he's going to fill out a bit more.
He's committed to the program, though. At a young age, he goes to prep school. Why? You have to play better hockey, but also to learn the English language. Not a problem for the guy, but I love a kid who has his path clearly defined by himself, making that decision, move away from his family, and he's just starting to mature and grow into his own now. I really like the player.
Third player taken from the queue, and it's worth noticing that Adrian Kempe and Matthew Nyes are the two players he looks up to, wants to style his game around.
Pretty good. I like that a lot. So you're going to see him here in the middle of the ice. He can really rip it. The thing about it is, what you don't see that whole clip, but what he did was he muscled somebody else off the puck before he came to the middle of the ice and created space. Net front.
He looks huge.
He's going to be a little,
He looks bigger for sure.
Yeah, I know he does. Well, black uniform too. You know, it kind of makes you look like that. Makes me look smaller, but makes. But he's heavy hard for sure, guys.
We'll go back down on the draft floor. Ailish and Bill.
All right, Bill, I said, how you feeling? You said, couldn't feel any better. What's this moment like for you?
It's incredible. It's incredible. I mean, it was a pretty long night. You know, every 3 minutes felt like 15 minutes, but, you know, to get drafted by such a good organization, you know, I had a great conversation with them at the Combine. So, you know, when they made the trade, I was really excited. I knew that could be an option. So super happy for my family and I.
We talked about it at the Combine, but you have PK Subban as someone that really inspired you. Like, what's it going to be like to kind of carry on this legacy of it being a really proud player and someone that just can help pave the future for young boys like you?
Yeah, for sure. You know, it's special. Growing up, I'd watch him and see him do his thing in Montreal, and now, you know, I get to start my own journey, so it's definitely special.
I'm looking forward to watching it. Congratulations.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Up to the panel, DA.
What a great